Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hi guys, it's your punter, Archibald Chesterfield III on the Poor Pluta channel, and today guys I am doing a paid review. We like the paid reviews. This is for Guido the man, and Guido sent me a nice request to do a collection review. I love my Guido. I do love my Guido. I do like my Guido. So let me have a look here. So he sent me, what did he say here? He sent me, okay, so let's have a look here. This is for Guido. Okay, now this is for Guido. Okay, so Guido, let's have a look here. So Guido sent me a review. He wants to know, it's a compact collection. Here we go. Dear Archie, oh, quick. I tell you what I'm wearing today, guys. I'm wearing Milgauss, the Rolex Milgauss, the Gauss. This is the Z Blue, the blue dial with the green tingy glass. Can you see the green tinge? It's a bit hard to film this thing, but yeah, I love my Millie. Okay, let's jump straight into this review. We want to do the review because this is a quite an interesting collection here. Very interesting collection indeed there. Now he said to me, I gotta tell you, this is what he said to me. He said to me, now the thing is, he's got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 6-piece collection combo Hungerbuster meal deal, and this is his concern. He's concerned that it is actually, I would very much appreciate your view on my collection. As mentioned, it's the result of over 10 years of hunting, and I would like to know what is missing for the ultimate collection. This is fairly interesting type of. This guy's a German. He's in Germany, and let's have a bit of a sticky beak. We want to have a bit of a sticky beak here, just to make sure we've got the right. So let's have a look here. So what have we got? First, we've got a Rolex 16600 Sea Dweller black dial. Okay, so this is. I think the Sea Dweller picture you've sent me is actually for a. That is actually for a plastic 1665. So the actual Sea Dweller, he's got. That would be a. That'd be the sapphire crystal one, which. That's a very nice watch, pre-ceramic, 40mm, classic piece. Then we've got a Rolex 116500 LN. This is the Panda, Steel Panda. Yes, sirree, Panda. Then we have an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Diver white dial. Yep, accented with the navy blue. Then we have an Audemars Piguet 15400. This here is the 15400 boutique only blue dial. Massive, massive money. These are selling for. We've got a Patek Philippe 5726, which is the annual calendar Nautilus, and a Lange and Soon data graph. So it's a real combo meal deal hunger buster. What do I think there? What do I think? And okay, so let's have a look at the fundamentals of this collection. Fundamentals of this collection. We have got a Sea Dweller, which is very, very, very cool. Sea Dweller itself there. Sapphire, last of the series before they went to the maxi case, because that became a 11600. So I've actually owned one of those, and I've got to say, very usable. Nice watch. Nice watch. I had one of these in the late 90s. Beautiful watch. Absolutely beautiful. Nothing wrong with the Sea Dweller at all. So that's a Sea Dweller's a great piece. Great Rolex to wear. Then we've got the Panda. The Panda. What do I think of the Panda? Panda is probably the hottest of the Rolex sports range. If you could pick one steel sports Rolex, what would you pick? It'd be a Panda or a Pepsi. Very, very cool watch. Then we've got two Audemars Piguets. We've got a Royal Oak Offshore Diver with the white dial. I love it with the blue accents. The blue, the navy blue. You've got that in the indices, in the hands, and also on the crown, and the helium escape valve. So quite a nice. That's one of my favorite offshores, to be honest with you. And then he's got a 15400, big money watch there. Big money watch. It's very interesting. Two Rolex, two APs, and a Patek and a Lange. Then we move down. We've got a Nautilus 5711. That's the annual calendar Nautilus. It's on the bracelet. Super desired. Super valuable. There's nothing wrong with that. With the blue dial. Absolutely stunner. Winner chicken dinner. And finally, a data graph. A data graph there. So he's asking the question here. Please make a review of my collection. I'm happy to listen to your view. It's not a big collection, but I was hunting for a long time to find some of the pieces. Thank you for this and have a good day. So what do I think of the collection? Well, I think it's a very nice 6-piece combo meal deal. I think realistically, I don't know if you really need anything else. Those 6 pieces, do you need anything else? In Rolex, you've got a Sea Dweller and a Daytona, 2 steel sports. I suppose in that little subcategory there itself, you could possibly, if you really wanted to, you could throw in some sort of GMT function Rolex, and that could be, you could add an Explorer 2, or you could add a GMT. Now, because you've got one pre-ceramic in the Sea Dweller and you've got a ceramic in the Daytona Panda, you could possibly go either way. You could add a 40mm Explorer 2, or you could go 42mm. So it's kind of gives you a bit of flexibility. Maybe an Explorer 2 Last of the Mohicans, the last of the last with the 3186 movement. Maybe one of those would be a nice addition to that little subgroup. So that subgroup in itself there, the Rolex part of it, if you're wanting to add, that's possibly something to add. Then the next subgroup, then we've got two APs. We've got a traditional Royal Oak 15400 with the blue dial. Now they call it boutique. I don't like that. It should be available everywhere. And you've got a Royal Oak offshore, the diver, which I think that is absolute perfect. Two APs, those two there. What more could you really want than that? Then we've got a Patek Nautilus, and not just any Nautilus, it's the annual calendar, steel on a bracelet. I mean, that's a one and done Patek, if ever there was one. Beautiful watch, gives you fantastic, complicated Patek. It's a Nautilus, big money, amazing watch. That's a great piece. And then we've got a Lange & Söhne datograph, which the datograph itself there, it's called a datograph because it has, it's a chronograph, and it also has the date at the 12 position there. So that's kind of it's different to the 1815 chronograph because it does have the now this one here, this is also a perpetual calendar datograph. So it's a chronograph and a perpetual calendar, which is probably the greatest complication of all time. So I think you've really kind of nailed this collection here. What more would you add to finish? Well, I got to be totally honest with you there. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it. All I would add is, depends what you want to do. Are you happy and content? If you're happy with this collection, say 2 Rolex, 2 APs, and 2 super special, you've done it. I don't think you need anything. If you are going to force me to say, what do I add to this collection? I'd say maybe some sort of GMT. What else would I add there? I would say I'll give you 2 more pieces to add. Just, these are if you wanted to add something. I would be adding a precious metal Patek, but with your type of watches you've got, it'd have to be a big size. So I would say a 5130 world time. That'd be a great addition, 5130. That's the largest world time they ever made. I'd consider adding that. And secondly, maybe a Lange 1 Grande, the Grand Lange 1. Maybe adding one of those. And that way there, it'd give us 2 APs, 2 Pateks, and 2 Langes, and 3 Rolex. Now, it depends what you want to do. If you don't want to blow the collection up, I mean, those 6 pieces there, absolutely stunning. 2 Rolexes to get things done. Hey, that's fantastic. 2 APs, which are very chic sports watches. A Patek and a Lange. I mean, I don't think you need anything else. It depends how you want it. What do you want to do? Some people, they like to add more. Would I add more if I had that? Well, it depends on your financial situation. I'm perfectly comfortable myself with 9 pieces. 9-piece Hunger Buster. 9-piece, 8 in the box and 1 on the wrist. So it depends which way you are biased. So I don't think you have to do anything at all. You don't have to do nothing. It is a great collection, but if you want to take it a level up, that's the 3 watches I'd buy. To answer your question there, you said to me, as mentioned, this is the result of 10 plus years of watch hunting and collecting. I'd like to know what is missing for the ultimate. So I don't know if missing is the right word. I think you've got a lot of bases covered, but I think if you added a GMT, either an Explorer or a GMT Master, added a precious metal Patek and a Lange 1 and another Lange, it'd be invincible. But it depends how you want to grow the collection. I think it's pretty damn amazing. That's a very exclusive collection. Those are not cheap pieces. They're very, very, very expensive. And I don't know if you really need to add anything. So guys, tell me what you think. Put some comments below. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Remember guys, I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need your help. Without your help, it makes it very hard to survive on the tubes. Please get a paid review, get a video. I'll do a video for you. I'll give you my honest opinion, and I will see you in the next one. See you later. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends, and don't be afraid to get a paid review. $50 for a paid review. It helps me stay full-time on YouTube, and I will see you in the next one. $50 paid review. I can't survive on Google Ads. I need your support. And guys, you could also sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay as little as $1 a month to keep me on YouTube. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.